walking slowly through the forest. Take my hand, let's make a deal. The world lies before us. Take my hand, let's wait some time. I don't mind. I'm doing like I used to do, walking on in these old shoes. Now we could be anywhere. We're lost but we're not scared. Though we could be anywhere, I don't care. I don't care. If you're ever all alone, I'd find my way back home. 'Cause you changed my life one day, walking through the woods to Sunday Lake. You changed my life one day, walking through the woods to Sunday Lake. I'm saying things I used to say. Let's put our heads together and turn around, it's getting late. The road goes on forever. Let's go back home and take a break. I can't wait. I can't wait. If you're ever all alone, I'd find my way back home. 'Cause you changed my life one day, walking through the woods to Sunday Lake. You changed my life one day, walking through the woods to Sunday Lake. And I want you to go where you wanna go, and I want you to see what you wanna see, and you wanna be all you can be, and that's alright with me. If that's alright with me. When I find my way back home, you'll be the first to know. 'Cause you changed my life one day, walking through the woods to Sunday Lake. You changed my life one day, running through the woods behind Sunday Lake.
Does anybody have any ideas for the homecoming video? Anyone? 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 Anyone at all?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lakeland Union High School soccer as the T-Birds battle New London for the second straight year in a WIAA Division III regional semifinal. We are bringing you tonight's game thanks to our Lakeland Union High School media productions crew tonight. I am Matt Thompson, live from incredible Bank Field on the Lakeland campus. Mr. Ethan Yankee leads the production team, which includes students Dominic Wilde, James Yeager, and Cade Christie, who are all helping us out here tonight. So great job by the students helping us bring you this broadcast here tonight. Now, Lakeland finished the regular season with a 12-3-1 record overall. They were 8-2 in the Great Northern Conference. Now, the T-Birds finished second behind GNC champion Mosin. Yaroslav Mishishin led Lakeland with 31 goals this season. How about that? Cam Bernard was second with 7. They earned the number 2 seed in this D3 region. The T-Birds are led by head coach Ihor Mishishin. The Bulldogs, meanwhile, earned the number 7 seed after finishing 8-10-1 overall. They were 3-6-1 in the Bay Conference. Now, these two teams met last year in Minocqua, with Lakeland winning 5-0 in regionals. New London is led by Patrick Lawson. The winner of tonight's contest will advance, folks, to the regional final on Saturday. Now, this game was slightly delayed. The officials crew was over covering the Northland Pines contest against Newman Catholic, and then they had to cruise over to Minocqua after the Eagle River game was done at Northland Pines. Northland Pines, by the way, winning that one 3-1 to advance in the tournament. So don't see the officials just yet, but we're hearing the start me up music, so it looks like we're getting close here. In the meantime, we'll get you the starting lineups for both of these squads. First, for the visiting New London Bulldogs. Ian Cummings starts in goal. He's a junior. He was injured earlier this summer, which prevented him from playing about half the season, but Ian gets the start in goal here tonight. He is a junior. Caden Regal is a sophomore. He starts on defense. Skylar McCoy, he's a junior midfielder. He scored 2 goals and had an assist on the year. Talon Hobbs, a junior midfielder. He had 2 goals and an assist this season. He wears number 7. I should mention that Skylar wears number 4. Caden Regal, number 3. And Ian Cummings in goal, number 1. Cameron Hahn wears number 8. He's a senior defender. He scored 3 goals as a center defensive mid. He's also one of the team captains. Jonathan Olea, I should say Juanfran Olea. He's a sophomore defenseman. Also starting tonight is Ryan Peters. He's a sophomore midfielder. Scored 9 goals and an assist. 7 of his goals, meanwhile, they came on penalty kicks this year. He's also a team captain. Twin brothers with Drew Peters as well. Casey Furman is a freshman. Gets a start here on defense. Starting center back in all 19 games this season. That's impressive, folks, to have a freshman. Future is bright for that young man. Deegan Nelson is a junior forward. He scored 4 goals this season. Daniel Patino, he wears number 16, and he's a midfielder. Scored 8 goals this season. I should mention Deegan wears number 15. Casey Furman, 13. And rounding out their starters is Paul Vium. He's a French foreign exchange student. Scored 8 goals and 5 assists. Love those foreign exchange students when they come over and play sports. That's outstanding. That's your New London starting roster here tonight. For the Lakeland Thunderbirds, again coming in 12-3-1 overall. In goal is Talon Pocket. He's a sophomore. Oren Slemons, the freshman, is a starter. Number 4, Dominic Hiranella, junior. Ethan Siegler. Boy, I'm butchering that one already here tonight. I want to keep saying Siegler. It's Siegler. And Ethan wears number 8. He's a sophomore. Cam Bernard is a sophomore striker, wears number 9. Getting the start tonight is Brett Peterson, wears number 10. He's a sophomore, starting in place of Sawyer Brown, who is out sick tonight. Marshall Holmquist is a sophomore, wears number 11, getting the start. And on defense, Connor Erickson, freshman, wears number 12. Leo Roeder, defenseman, wears number 16. He's a senior. The leading goal scorer for the Lakeland Thunderbirds at center is Yaroslav Mishishin. They call him Yarrow. He's a senior, wears number 19. And rounding out the starters for the Lakeland Thunderbirds is Brent Olson, defenseman, junior, wears number 20. Again, the starting lineup for the Lakeland boys here tonight is Pocket, Slemons, Hiranella, Seeliger, Bernard, Peterson, Holmquist, Erickson, Roeder, Mishishin, and Olson. Lakeland in their home white uniforms with black shorts, white socks. I should say New London in their white uniforms with black shorts and white socks. Lakeland in their home black uniforms with white numbers on the front and the back. The officials are bringing the teams out to midfield as we get set for the national anthem, and it looks like the rain has started here in Minocqua. A little bit of light rain for you tonight. We had some pretty heavy rains just a couple of hours ago, but this is a turf field. It handles the rain and water drainage very well. New London plays on grass. They do have some competition in the Bay Conference that play on turf fields like we have here tonight. And talking to the head coach here before this game, he said the one thing they're concerned about is how quick the ball moves on these turf fields. Lakeland's certainly used to that, playing on this all season long. We're getting set for the national anthem here on a game that, again, just starting a little bit late. If you joined us late, the officials crew here was in Eagle River at the Northland Pines game against Newman Catholic, won by the Eagles 3-1. Booked it on over on Highway 70 to come on over and get ready to ref this game here tonight as well. Starting lineups are being introduced here at Incredible Bank Field on the Lakeland Union High School campus. Also the football stadium here at Lakeland. By the way, the football team made the playoffs for the 4th time in the last 5 years, and they are headed to Sparta tomorrow to take on the Spartans in a game that we won't have here on Lakeland Union High School media stream, but we will have it on our local radio station, 95.9 The Island. I will be over there calling the play-by-play of that one tomorrow. An interesting matchup between those two teams. Lakeland 5-4 this season. They were 5-2 in the Great Northern Conference. The Sparta Spartans were 5-4 as well. However, they were just 3-4 in the Mississippi Valley Conference. So they are in the home game, and Lakeland is traveling there tomorrow, and we'll have that one for you. Level 1 playoff game, so looking forward to that one. The winner of this game here tonight will play on Saturday. If it's New London, they will play on the road. If it's Lakeland, they will play at home. We're going to step aside just for a second for the national anthem as we honor America. Great job with the national anthem here tonight as the teams get set for this regional semifinal matchup. Again, the winner advances to the regional final on Saturday. If it's Lakeland, they anticipate that game starting at 7 o'clock here on Saturday night. If it's New London, they will have to travel on the road as the lower seed. So times to be determined. As we mentioned, one score already in from our area. In Division 4, Northland Pines knocking off Newman Catholic 3-1 was your final. Lots of other action going on across the state today. We'll try to keep you up to date, not with many scores, but at least with the action going on. And starting in Division 3, which is where we are here today, the T-Birds bracket. The winner of the Shawano-Medford game. Shawano's the 3 seed. Medford is the 6. So that game is going on. It's going to start at 7 o'clock tonight. So we probably won't have a final of that one. But if Lakeland wins, they will host either Shawano or Medford. If New London gets the victory here tonight, they will travel to either Medford or Shawano. So that Shawano matchup would be interesting for New London, obviously, knowing them extremely well. Medford out of the Great Northern Conference. So looking forward to this game here tonight and getting underway. Not much wind to speak of. Again, we had some rain for about the last 3 hours. Then we got here about 5:30 or so, and the rain had stopped. Now it seems like it's picked up just a little bit. So these kids tonight will be playing in some interesting weather. They've been doing it all year long, though. Soccer, playing in just about everything but lightning, right? And here comes New London getting set to kick this game off. The last 2 weeks in football, we've played in some pretty consistent rain for the Lakeland Thunderbird football team. They've gotten victories in both of those games. Here tonight, we are underway. New London begins with the ball. They're going to go left to right on your video screen as we see it here at Incredible Bank Field. T-Birds knocked off this Bulldogs squad 5-0 in the first round last year. Two teams matching up once again. Asked head coach Ihor Mashishin what he thought about the matchup here tonight between these two squads and how they look, and he said, we'll have to wait and see once it starts because we haven't seen New London yet this year. Talon comes out to grab that save. Cody Harris was the goaltender to start the season, but Cody was injured when his hand was stepped on in a game earlier this year, and he was out for most of the year up until last week. He got in and scored a goal. So congratulations to Cody Harris for getting in the scorebook last week against Antigo after being out for most of this season. He's going to have that hand looked at one more time next week, and if they give him the go-ahead, he might be able to come back and play. So hoping for the best for that young man. T-Birds with control in their own zone. Throw in coming for New London. Nice crowd on hand here tonight despite the chilliness in the weather. Thanks to those of you in New London who have joined us on the video stream here tonight. Been to New London many times, used to work at NBC 26 in Green Bay and would come down for football and various sports as well. And I'm also the play-by-play broadcaster for basketball and football. And while we haven't really done anything football-wise, it seems like we play New London in basketball at least every other year in either boys or girls. Always fun to visit New London High School. Great setup for the play-by-play broadcasters, selfishly. A little bit different when it comes to football. You never know if you're going to be inside, outside, what your view is going to be, but at New London, for sure, you have a fantastic vantage point for basketball if you're a play-by-play announcer. The T-Birds starting to put some pressure on. Great passing around. That's Ethan Seeliger. Sends one in. Gets through. Yarrow tried to get a paw on that one, but couldn't. Got a Lakeland throw-in coming up. Fans trying to get this team riled up early on. We're just underway. 3 minutes into this one. Yarrow battling 1-on-3. Sends a nice pass off to his left. Marshall Holmquist tried to send it back. As we mentioned, the last time these two teams met, 5-0 Lakeland victory, but that was a year ago. Totally different teams now, obviously. Did not meet in the regular season. Had a lot of the same common opponents, but did not meet one another. Got a New London throw-in on the far side. New London can certainly put the pressure on. As I read through those stats earlier, you can see they definitely know how to score. Got a good offensive squad. Going up against a Lakeland team that has a fantastic defense and can also put the ball in the net. Yarrow with 31 goals this season. That is an outstanding number. You do not see that very often in high school soccer. Prolific goal scorer. And the rest of the team obviously complements Yarrow's game very well. T-Birds trying to gain control. You can see the way the ball really scoots fast on this field turf here at Lakeland Union High School. As we mentioned, I asked New London prior to this one, how they were going to be able to play on this turf field, and said, well, we play at Green Bay East, and Green Bay East certainly has a very similar field, but playing when it's wet and in this different kind of weather is certainly a little bit different. Patrick Lawton, head coach of New London, definitely likes the way this field plays. T-Birds coming away with a steal. Yarrow takes control. That's Seeliger sending it deep. Yarrow with a little touch pass. Here comes a cross. Didn't get through to Yarrow, but Lakeland's still able to control. 6 minutes in, no score between Lakeland and New London here in Minocqua tonight. This is a 2-7 matchup via seeds. Lakeland, the 2 seed, going up against the number 7 seed New London Bulldogs here tonight. Lakeland took second in the Great Northern Conference this year. T-Bird sending in one deep here. Oren Slemons kicks this one back out to Seeliger. And New London able to clear. Almost 7 minutes in. We're scoreless. If by chance this game goes to overtime, overtime rules are a little bit different in playoff time. We will have 2 10-minute overtime. And if there's no winner at that point, then we'll go to a shootout. Neither Lakeland or New London wants it to get to that point. Right now we are scoreless, just 7.5 minutes in. Free kick coming for the Bulldogs. Slemons battling for position there. And another throw in for the T-Birds. Cam Bernard with 7 goals this year. Dominic Irinella, 6 goals, 7 assists on the season. Lakeland put up 7 against Antigo. And New London on the push. Slemons able to control. Exciting action inside the 10 there, but no call from the officials. So they play on. And here's the T-Birds sending one in. It's a shot and a goal. So Lakeland leads at 1-0. Was that Cam? Cam Bernard with the goal, assisted by Yarrow. So Lakeland leads at 1-0. Got the goal at 8:48. So Cam Bernard gets his 8th goal of the year. Yarrow with the assist. Have him for 7 assists now. And the T-Birds lead at 1-0, 8:48 into this game. It looks like light rain continues to fall here in Minocqua. Temperature was 46 on my way in, so a chilly evening. I was trying to figure out when we fall behind. It's not until early November. Getting dark a little bit earlier each time, folks. And we get an offsides call. 9:52 and counting here in the opening half. T-Birds lead at 1-0 on a goal from Cam Bernard, his 8th of the year. Your London kick brings it up to midfield. Talon Pocket comes out to slide, save that one. Talon has done a fantastic job this year in net, replacing the injured Cody Harris. T-Birds on the move once again. Yarrow with a nice pass, trying to hit Slemons, who's got it. Slemons with a left-footed kick and can't get it past the goaltender, Ian Cummings. Nice save by Cummings, the junior goalkeeper. Lakeland putting the pressure on. Already leading 1-0 on a goal scored 8:48 into the first half. We're at 11:15 and counting. See some local news cameras here tonight as well. Likely Channel 12 from Rhinelander will have highlights of this one tonight on your local newscast. T-Birds once again. Yarrow has it kicked away and out of bounds. Got our students helping out with the broadcast here tonight. Dominic Wilde, James Yeager, and Cade Christie. James scoring his first goal as a soccer player this season. Congratulations to James on that. Asked him prior if he's going to play again. said likely, yes. See, I'm giving you the answer already. That he's going to play. You know, this team's going to lose 31 goals after this season's over with Yarrow. They're going to need some goal replacements. 12:34 and counting. We're in the opening half of this regional semifinal. The winner will play for the regional championship on Saturday. If it's Lakeland, they will play right here on Incredible Bank Field. If it's New London, they will be on the road at either Shawano or Medford. Bulldogs putting on a good rush there. New London will get the kick here. This one shot on net. Talon Pocket with the hand save. Bounced in front of him, but comes up with the save. Gets rid of the ball quickly. Nice shot by the Bulldogs, putting some pressure on and right back at it. Pocket comes up with another save, falls on the ball. This time kicks it away. Takes a big Lakeland bounce. Every time Yarrow is around the soccer ball, he's going to be double and triple teamed at times. Definitely opposing teams, opposing coaches scheme their game to try and keep the ball away from Yarrow and see if the other guys can score against him. Tonight, Cam Bernard already succeeded once. I believe Yarrow got the hat trick in that Anago win. 3 goals. Slemons sends this one in. Hiranella. Oh, nice save by Cummings once again. Came out for that one. Great job by Hiranella sending that one in. Ethan Seeliger was able to get to that ball to kick it back. New London on offense. Pocket comes out. Just falls on that one. New London's been putting some good pressure on the Lakeland defense so far early in this one, trailing 1-0 to the T-Birds. A lot of back and forth action between these two squads. Saw Marshall Holmquist do a somersault there. Got right back up. I do that, I'm down for a week. Somersault days are long over on my end. Good pressure by the Bulldogs. T-Birds able to clear it. Could have a throw in on the far side. Biolia. We're happy to have you join us here tonight for this regional semifinal D3 soccer game between Lakeland and New London. Everything battle right now on the far side of the field from where we sit in the press box here at Lakeland Union High School. Now it comes over to the near side. Regal tried to send that one in. T-Birds were able to come away with it, and now New London right back. Paul Vium, the French foreign exchange student playing on that right side. He's had himself a good year. Scored 8 goals and had 5 assists. I had 1 semester of French when I was in 7th grade. Can't remember a thing. That play continues. I think the only thing I can remember from my French days is oui. That's about it, folks. I do know a little German, though. He's sitting right over there. That's an oldie but a goodie, isn't it? So am I. German and Norwegian. T-Birds lead it 1-0 if you joined us late. On a goal, 8:48 into this one by Cam Bernard, assisted by Yaroslav Mashishin. New London putting some good pressure on, but can't keep the ball in bounds, so we're going to have a Lakeland throw-in. Yeah, I took one semester of French when I was in 7th grade, and then a little bit of German. Oui. I love it when the foreign exchange students, though, play sports. And you've got a good one in New London, in Paul Vium. I'm sure he's had himself a very fun year playing with the team. Kids getting great experience as well from New London with a French foreign exchange student. T-Birds on the rush. And Cummings comes out with another save. My son was accepted into the foreign exchange program for Rotary. He was scheduled to go to Japan his junior year and spend an entire school year there, and then COVID hit. And unfortunately, my son Max lost out on that entire year opportunity. He was expected to go to Japan for an entire school year. So unfortunate, but now his goal is to go to Japan and just visit. Great foreign exchange program through the Rotary. But unfortunately, during the COVID year, 2020, that program was canceled for that particular year, unfortunately. They did not do it again the following year. Here comes New London, putting some good pressure on. Lakeland just trying to kick it out of bounds, so we're going to have a New London throw-in. Slemons was able to clear that one. Get a whistle to stop play. It's going to be a penalty against Lakeland, so foul against Lakeland. So New London's got a free kick coming. Looks like Hahn going to take this one. Hahn's going to send it all the way in. No one could get a foot on it. Lakeland's still trying to control it. And now they do send it out. We're 20 minutes and 40 seconds into the opening half here of this Division III regional semifinal between Lakeland and New London. The T-Birds have a 1-0 lead over the Bulldogs. Bulldogs out of the Bay Conference. Lakeland out of the Great Northern Conference. It's about a 2.5 hour, 2 hour and 45-minute drive from New London to Minocqua. Have made that route many times myself for basketball games. Got a T-Bird throw in. Sending this one into Yarrow. T-Birds are just going to set up their offense. Trying to hit Slemons on the near side. And the Bulldogs have to kick it out of bounds. So we're going to have a T-Bird throw in deep in New London territory. Yarrow with a centering pass. Connor Erickson sends this one back. 22 minutes in, Lakeland holding that 1-0 lead. And this was a 5-0 Lakeland win in last year's WIA regional matchup right here at Lakeland Union High School. Now Lakeland's going to try to send this one in deep. Slemons gets control. Sends it in. Cummings right there for the save. Probably see in the background our trees have turned. We're way past fall peak. Although I still have about 2 million leaves that have yet to fall. Still going to be doing a lot of yard work over the next month in Minocqua, as long as we don't have any of the S word, that is snow. We've had years where it snowed so early that the leaves covered the top of the snow. It's been a few years since that happened, but it does happen once in a while. And we're going to get a penalty kick coming up. Got a foul against the T-Birds. Excuse me, this is going to be a direct kick. The foreign exchange student, Paul Vium, looks like he may take this one. About a 20-yard kick from Talon Pocket. Vium's kick. Tries for the corner, and it goes over the net. Nice try by the senior. They don't have heights listed, but he's a tall one. You can see he's got a strong foot, strong boot. But unable to get one in the net there, so it remains a 1-0 game. Pocket able to send this one out. Here comes Slemons on the near side. Loses the ball to the Bulldogs. And Slemons says, hey, that one went out of bounds, and the official agrees. So we've got a T-Bird throw-in. Ethan Seeliger throws this one in. Again, the one final we have so far here tonight in regional soccer at least is Northland Pines knocking off Newman Catholic 3-1. The officials from that game hopped in their car and came over to Minocqua from Eagle River, about a 30-minute drive, and made it here in time to officiate this game here tonight. We appreciate their efforts. 25 minutes into this one, Lakeland leading 1-0 on a goal late 48 in. Cam Bernard, the goal scorer, his 8th of the season by my count. Yaro Mashishin with his 7th assist. Well, it looked like Cummings was going to have plenty of time to come out and get that save, and then the ball just slowed down. Sometimes in this rain, it'll slow down more than it'll speed up. That's one of the things these coaches are concerned about, is when the ball is kicked like it is there, depending on the arc in that soccer ball, it could slow down as opposed to speed up. We get a stoppage of play. But Grant Knespel on the far side, a little shaken up, and he's going to leave the field of play. Replacing him looks to be Drew Peters on the far side. T-Birds lead it 1-0. And New London on the rush. Here's a shot on the outside. Good Bulldog pressure there. Pocket able to force that shot wide. So it remains a 1-0 Lakeland lead. And when you look at the final from last year's contest, 5-0, you can throw that one out just knowing these two teams are totally different than what they were last year, obviously. New personnel. But here's one man that returns, and that's Yarrow. Sends one up to Cam Bernard once again. Bernard goes inside, and the Bulldogs able to kick that one out. T-Bird still trying to put some pressure on. Looks like we're going to have our first corner kick of the night. 27 minutes into this game. And here comes the corner. Low line drive. Both teams still battling. New London able to clear. And now the Bulldogs get it across midfield. Can't keep it in, so we've got a Lakeland throw in. 28 minutes into this game, Lakeland leading 1-0 over New London. We've got a free kick coming for the Bulldogs. They're going to send it in deep. We appreciate you joining us tonight, wherever you may be. Watching us on the Lakeland Union High School Media Production Stream. A broadcast by the students at Lakeland Union High School, led by Mr. Ethan Yankee. Again, I'm going to share their names all night long just to give them kudos for helping us out here tonight with this broadcast. Dominic Wilde, James Yeager, and Cade Christie. We're 29 minutes into the first half. T-Birds lead at 1-0 over New London in this Division III regional semifinal. Winner advances to the regional final on Saturday. Yarrow trying to control. As we mentioned, every time he's around the ball, there's going to be about 2 or 3 New London players around it as well. Cam Bernard getting the lone goal in this one, 8:48 in. Other action going on involving area teams. Rhinelander is at Wapaka tonight. Mosinee is hosting Antigo. That's because Antigo, the number 9 seed, defeated Merrill, the number 8 seed, on Tuesday 2-1. So Antigo earned the right to play in Mosinee tonight. Division I action. Wausau East is at Hudson on Saturday. DC Everest is at Eau Claire Memorial. And Wisconsin Rapids at number 1 seed De Pere on Saturday. So the Division I teams playing on Saturday. And here's New London putting some good pressure on. Lakeland's got control now, going the other way. We're under 10 to play in the first half. Lakeland holding on to a 1-0 lead. Slemons throw this one in quickly for the Thunderbirds. Centering pass as well. That one's intercepted and stolen away by the Bulldogs. Vium is number 25 in the center for the Bulldogs, and he's got the ball before he's knocked down. And it looks like we're going to get another Vium kick coming up here. French foreign exchange student Paul Vium. 8 goals on the season. Vium's not going to take this one, however. Looks like Cameron Hahn will take the kick here. Hobbs lined up in the middle. Here's the kick. It goes over the net. You can see Hahn, the minute he kicked that one, knew that he put a little bit too much juice on it. 31-54 into the opening half. Here in Minocqua, T-Birds leading at 1-0. If you're coming back in, checking us out for the first time here after a little bite to eat tonight, or perhaps you just got home from work, Lakeland got a goal 8:48 into the first half by Cam Bernard, assisted by Yaroslav Mashishin. Slemons with it on the left side. See if Cam Bernard can catch it up to this one. He does save it. New London, though, able to take control. And Lakeland gets it right back. Seeliger centers this one. Yarrow's got it. Tries a little touch pass for Slemons on the left side. Slemons able to control in the corner. Seeliger kicks this one in the middle. Long shot. Cummings not able to save it. T-Birds tried to get a shot on goal. Hit the crossbar at the top. Oh, that was close. I believe that was Connor Erickson who put a strong boot on that one that ended up on the crossbar. And here come the Bulldogs. Lakeland able to clear. 34 minutes into the first half. Still a 1-0 T-Bird lead. Vium. Pocket comes out for the save. Daniel Patino with the great pressure for the Bulldogs on that last drive. Here comes Yarrow. Yarrow with a shot and a goal. 34-53 for the second goal, and the T-Birds lead it 2-0. After some excellent pressure from the Bulldogs, see if they give a credit for an assist. Didn't hear one. So at 34-53, Yarrow scores his 32nd goal of the year. And Lakeland leads it 2-0. And again, that came after some excellent pressure from this Bulldog offense. Daniel Patino could not get one past Talon Pocket. The T-Birds quickly come down the other way, and Yarrow doubles up the score at 2-0. 5 minutes to play now in the opening half. There's Patino once again trying to send this one in. Great job by the T-Bird defense. Slemons with a strong kick sending this one in. Cummings is just going to fall on it. Big news for Lakeland Junior. Last Friday, Sailor Timmerman, star softball player, pitcher, committed to the University of Arkansas for her college career to play softball. So congrats to Saylor and the Timmerman family. That's an outstanding achievement. Whenever Saylor pitches a game, you know there's going to be 15 to 18 strikeouts whenever she pitches. It's typically a 1-0, 2-0, 3-0 game. We got a call against the Thunderbirds, so the Bulldogs, with 3.5 minutes left here in the opening half, will get a free kick. Again, congrats to the Timmerman family on that achievement, and Saylor going to be pitching for the University of Arkansas in softball. Also was on the girls basketball team as their center, playing in the state tournament last year, along with the We Met sisters and the rest of that T-Bird squad, hoping for some big things from the Lakeland girls again this year. Of course, their star scorer from last year, Juliana We Met, is now at Lehigh University in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, where she will play basketball. And Christina, her younger sister, 2 years younger, going to be a junior on the basketball team this year. She's going to join her sister in 2 years at Lehigh University as well. Congrats to them. Long kick goes over the net with about 2.5 minutes left. The Lakeland soccer team had a great year. The volleyball team won last night. I should say on Tuesday night. They're playing tonight in the regional semifinals. See if we can't get an update for you on that one. Against Oconto Falls, Lakeland, on the road tonight. Before this broadcast ends here tonight. Swim team had one of their better seasons in recent memories. And the cross-country teams fared extremely well in the GNC conference meet this past weekend. The boys won the conference meet. And the girls finished in the top three as Cummins comes up with another save. 38-21 and counting. We're about a minute and a half away from the end of the first half. Lakeland leading 2-0 on goals from Cam Bernard and Yarrow Mashishin. Both of these teams trying to put another one on before this half comes to an end. Now Lakeland throwing on the near side. Yarrow tries one from about 35 yards out. Goes to the left and high. So we're under a minute left to play in the opening half between Lakeland and New London. Big goal kick comes out to the 40. "25 seconds left. Nice job by Brent Olson coming up on that really quick pass and using his body to keep it in front of him for the Thunderbirds. Countdown is on to 5 seconds. And that's the way the first half comes to an end. Lakeland leads it 2-0. We'll quickly recap the first half for you. Lakeland got on the board at 8:48 on a goal by Cam Bernard, assisted by Yaroslav Mashishin. And then at 34:53, Lakeland made it 2-0 on a goal from Mashishin, his 32nd of the year. So we're at the half. Lakeland leading New London 2-0. We're going to step aside for halftime, and we'll come back with the second half after this. You are watching Lakeland against New London, WIAA Division III Regional Semifinal Soccer on Lakeland Union High School Media Productions.
used to feel, walking slowly through the forest. Take my hand, let's make a deal. The world lies before us. Take my hand, let's wait some time. I don't mind. I'm doing like I used to do, walking on in these old shoes. Now we could be anywhere. We're lost, but we're not scared. Though we could be anywhere, I don't care. I don't care. If you're ever all alone, I'd find my way back home. 'Cause you changed my life one day, walking through the woods to Sunday Lake. You changed my life one day, walking through the woods to Sunday Lake. I'm saying things I used to say. Let's put our heads together and turn around, it's getting late. The road goes on forever. Let's go back home and take a break. I can't wait. I can't wait. If you're ever all alone, I'd find my way back home. 'Cause you changed my life one day, walking through the woods to Sunday Lake. You changed my life one day, walking through the woods to Sunday Lake. And I want you to go where you wanna go, and I want you to see what you wanna see, and you wanna be all you can be, and that's alright with me. If that's alright with me. When I find my way back home, you'll be the first to know. 'Cause you changed my life one day, walking through the woods to Sunday Lake. You changed my life one day, running through the woods behind Sunday Lake. I'm feeling like I used to feel, walking slowly through the forest. Take my hand, let's make a deal. The world lies before us. Take my hand, let's wait some time. I don't mind. I'm doing like like I used to do, walking on in these old shoes. Now we could be anywhere. We're lost but we're not scared, though we could be anywhere. I don't care. I don't care. If you're ever all alone, I'd find my way back home. 'Cause you changed my life one day, walking through the woods to Sunday Lake. You changed my life one day, walking through the woods to Sunday Lake. I'm saying things I used to say. Let's put our heads together and turn around, it's getting late. The road goes on forever. Let's go back home and take a break. I can't wait. I can't wait. If you're ever all alone, I'd find my way back home. 'Cause you changed my life one day, walking through the woods to Sunday Lake. You changed my life one day, walking through the woods to Sunday Lake. And I want you to go where you wanna go, and I want you to see what you wanna see, and you wanna be all you can be, and that's alright with me. That's alright with me. When I find my way back home, you'll be the first to know. 'Cause you changed my life one day, walking through the...
And we're back for the second half between Lakeland and New London in this Division III regional semifinal matchup. Lakeland leads it 2-0 on a Yaroslav Mashishin goal and Cam Bernard goal in the first half. The teams switch sides. Lakeland now going left to right as we see it. Again, we had one final earlier today in Division 4 at Northland Pines, knocking off Newman Catholic 3-1 in soccer. And it looks like we're going to have an offsides call go against the Thunderbirds. Also trying to keep an eye on the Lakeland volleyball team. They are in Oconto Falls tonight. It's just a simple live stream that we can't tell what the score is. Looks like whatever game they're in is 8-3 Oconto Falls, but we can't tell what the overall total is. So we'll try to keep an eye on that one for you as well, folks. Again, New London now going right to left. They had several opportunities, the Bulldogs did, in the first half to try and get one in the net, but Talon Pocket didn't let one go through in the half, so it's a shutout right now currently for Lakeland at 2-0. Here comes Yarrow, sends one out to the right. Hiranella tried to get that one to go, but stolen away by the Bulldogs. Connor Erickson able to control. Sent it back deep for Roeder. Lakeland in their home black uniforms with white numbers on the front and back. New London road white jerseys tonight, black shorts, white socks. Lakeland came into this game here tonight after a regular season of 12 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie. New London came in with an 8-10-1 record. We are getting a call. This one's going to go against the Bulldogs. So Lakeland will get a free kick. Just underway here in the second half. We're 3 minutes in. T-Birds leading 2-0. And this kick gets sent out wide to the right, where Erickson controls and sends it in. Finds Hiranella. Back the other way we go. Pocket able to come up with the save. Came out deep for that one. The winner of this matchup will play on Saturday in the regional final. If it's a Lakeland victory, they will play right here on Saturday night against either Shawano or Medford. The 3 against a 6 seed in that matchup. If New London's able to come back and grab a victory here tonight, they will play on the road against one of those 2 squads as the lower seed. New London will have the free kick. See if we can't get an update from our friends in Medford. High kick coming in. And just wide of the net. No, my buddy over in Medford who covers Raider sports, he's at the volleyball matchup tonight, so no soccer update at this time. (45-27) into this soccer matchup between Lakeland and New London. The T-Birds hold a 2-0 lead over the Bulldogs. Hiranella with a centering pass. This one's stolen away by the Bulldogs. Nice send in by Vium. It's stolen away by the T-Birds. Cam Bernard trying to catch up to this one, but Cummings gets to it first. Right at the tip of the goal. Boots this one up to midfield. T-Birds trying to set up that offense once again. Centering pass doesn't get through, but Yaro's shot goes wide to the left. T-Bird starting to pepper the net a little bit more here early on in the second half. With a 2-0 lead, trying to get more. Goal kick sends it out about 50 yards. See if we can't get some other soccer updates for you. Rhinelander and Wapaka tied at 1 each. 29 minutes into that game. Wapaka did lead 1-0 before that Rhinelander goal. Again, this game started just a couple minutes late as the officials doing 2 games tonight, double duty. They were at Northland Pines and Eagle River for their matchup against Newman Catholic. That game started at 4 and ended with a Northland Pines 3-1 win. Then they had to hop in their cars and head on over to Minocqua for this matchup here tonight. Corner kick for the Bulldogs. I believe that's their first of the night. Here's a goal by Vium. What a great pass, a great corner kick. Vium came in with the header, and New London's on the board. They cut their deficit in half. It's now 2-1. That goal coming at 47-25. Paul Vium, right place, right time. So great corner and great header. Ryan Peters on the assist. I believe I heard. And it's 2-1. We've got ourselves a ball game here, folks. That's the type of goal that will give New London confidence. Not that they didn't have it already down 2-0, but now only down by a goal. Lakeland still with a 1-goal lead. 48.5 minutes in. Both Lakeland goals scored in the opening half. Now that was a fantastic corner kick. Low line drive that Vium, a tall player, was able to get his head on and sneak it past Talon Pocket. And here comes Yarrow, 1-on-2. Slows it down. Turns around, kicks. Shot is just over the net. Actually hit the football crossbar. Missed the upper part of that net by about a foot. A lot of power on that kick from Yarrow. Watching the video of the T-Bird girls volleyball team, they're down 22-5 in their game. Again, not sure which game that is. Games 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has to be at least 1 through 4, because 5 only goes to 15. Got a New London throw-in on the near side. We're going to whistle and stoppage of play. New London's going to get a free kick. Phone rings in the middle of our broadcast. The Community Blood Center wants me to donate once again. It's a good reminder for you folks, if you can donate, there is a blood supply shortage. If you have an opportunity to, make sure you can. T-Birds on the rush. And New London's just able to clear. Donating blood takes about an hour of your time total from start to finish, but by the time you're actually in there and set up, takes about 20 minutes to 25 minutes, depending on how fast you are. Blood supplies needed at all of our local hospitals. New London trailing 2-1 with the throw-in. Trying to get it out of their zone. Lakeland able to keep it in. Connor Erickson was able to send it back. For Brent Olson. Nice pass out to the left. Lakeland leading 2-1. We're in the second half, 51 minutes in. Now Brett Peterson battling for Lakeland, and Iernella comes up with it. Splits the defense, Here's a centering pass to Yarrow. Can't get to it. Cummings with a save. Cummings with the kick out to midfield. My wife is watching the broadcast and just texted me, yes, go donate blood now. I do it while I'm broadcasting. I think we can handle that. Though if I talk too much while doing it, it could pass out. Be a good way to promote giving blood, isn't it? Do it while you're broadcasting. Here come the T-Birds, and we're going to get a tripping call. And a yellow card comes out. Defensive change. Substitution for New London. But yeah, the yellow card came out as the two players collided. And Lakeland is setting themselves up for a direct kick. This is Yarrow. Shoots one towards the net, and it's high. So we'll have a goal kick coming up for Cummings and the New London Bulldogs. 2-1. Lakeland leads. We've got a good matchup here tonight. Number 2 seeded Thunderbirds against the number 7 seeded Bulldogs. Lakeland with looking for their 13th win on the year. New London gunning for their 9th victory. Decent crowd on hand, despite some of the weather here tonight, but each game could be one of these teams' last. When you get into playoff time, it's win and move on, lose and go home. Your season's over. Another kick coming up for the T-Birds. Irinella tried to send that one in. Good job by the Bulldog defense. A couple of players collide once again in the middle of the field. Right back up. And we're going to have a New London throw-in. 53-54 into this one. Lakeland's got a 2-1 lead. They scored goals in the first half by Cam Bernard and Yaroslav Mishishin. And in the second half, goal from New London at 47-25 by Paul Vium, assisted by Ryan Peters. 2-1. Lakeland with the 1-goal lead. Yeah, the fall sports are winding down. Tennis has already ended. They held state at the Nielsen Tennis Stadium in Madison last week. Cross country has sectionals coming up this weekend. We're in regionals for soccer, level 1 for football, swimming sectionals. Or is it conference? Might be conference on Friday night. Conference on Friday night, thank you. Busy, busy time of year. Vium for the Bulldogs trying to battle for that one. It gets kicked out of bounds. Matching up against Patino. Along with Patino. Looks like we've got another substitution for the Bulldogs as Hobbs runs off the field, replaced. By Knappenbauer. Jonathan Knappenbauer, the senior, has a goal on the season. And here come the Bulldogs. And Hiranella able to clear all the way back to the 15-yard line on the football field. Here comes Yarrow with a shot I should say that's Cam Bernard with a shot just wide to the left. Great offensive pressure by the Thunderbirds. That one was about a foot to the left. Cummings had no shot at that one. We got a stoppage of play. And here comes the goal kick, and it goes way off to the right and out of bounds, so we're going to have a T-Bird throw in. 57 minutes into this one. Lakeland leads New London 2-1 in this D3 regional semifinal. A lot of folks think Lakeland has an excellent opportunity to get to the state tournament this year. They've got a 2-1 lead here in the regional semifinal right now, looking for more. Yarrow sends this one in. Hiranella can't get that one to go. New London able to clear. The two teams battling for possession. Yarrow tries to send one in, and it's blocked by the New London defender, so we're going to have a corner kick. Yarrow was going one-on-one there with Caden Regal. Quick corner. Here comes Hiranella. Left-footed boot. Oh, deflected in front of the net. And it looks like we've got another corner kick coming for the T-Birds. 58-30. Here's the kick. It goes wide. Might have been a good field goal on the football side. From the soccer side, a little bit too high. Ever see the movie Major League? The guys in the outfield going too high, too high. Major League, by the way, the movie filmed in Milwaukee. Not all of it, but the baseball scenes were filmed at Old County Stadium in Milwaukee. Good old County Stadium. There was another baseball movie filmed in Milwaukee as well. Mr. 3000 was also filmed at the time Miller Park, now American Family Field. T-Birds putting some good offensive pressure on now. Lakeland with a 2-1 lead. Both of their goals coming in the first half. The New London goal coming in the second half via Paul Vium. Henry Auer, number 2 for the Bulldogs, doing a nice job going one-on-one there against Yarrow, trying to clear. I've probably seen Major League 100 times. And probably not joking on that number either. T-Bird send it in. Oh, shot from the left side. Goes a little bit too far. Who doesn't love the movie Major League with Bob Uecker, one of the greatest play-by-play men of all time. We're so lucky to have him in Wisconsin calling Brewer games. And if I'm not mistaken, is he 89 now? He's up there and still sounds fantastic. I'll be calling Lakeland soccer games here on Lakeland Union High School Media Productions in the year 2052. Just for you guys. Looking forward to it. The great Bob Uecker. Doesn't do road games anymore. Used to do them all, obviously. And then he started to cut back and would only go to those regional matchups, closer ones, Chicago, St. Louis. And now he just does the home games. And spring training. Who's going to miss out in Arizona in February? Not Bob Uecker. Here comes New London on the rush. Skylar McCoy with some great work. And the shot is saved. Talon Pocket covering up on that one. 62-08. 18 minutes left in this game. Lakeland with a 1-goal lead. 2-7 matchup. And New London came in here tonight. They mean business. Here come the T-Birds, and we do get a trip from behind. Did this happen in the box? Looks like it's just outside of the box. And Yarrow is setting himself up to take this kick. The New London players are going to have to back up to 10 yards. Make it 9. Now they're putting them right on the 2-yard line, so about 8 yards away. Yarrow will take the kick. Gets through. There's a goal. Yaroslav Mashishin at 62-56. And the T-Birds have their 2-goal advantage once again. Yarrow with his 2nd goal of the night. And it's a big one to extend that lead to 2. And it came on a kick opportunity from about 20 yards away. Looked like it deflected off of a New London player. Got past the goaltender Cummings. And Lakeland has that 2-goal lead back once again. It's now 3-1. So 17 minutes left in this game. That's a big goal by Yarrow and the T-Birds. Had a 2-0 lead at the half. Each team with a goal now here in the second half. And here come the T-Birds once again. Cam Bernard trying to get to this one, but Cummings gets to it first. I think about all the great actors that were in that movie Major League, along with Bob Uecker, Charlie Sheen, Wesley Snipes. A lot of great actors. We're in Milwaukee filming that one. Of course, we had a terrific scene in a movie filmed up north here in the Monaco area, just about 20 minutes north in Manitowish waters, at Little Bohemia. Public Enemies was filmed. One of the greatest scenes in that movie. Johnny Depp spent several weeks in the Northwoods. Heard a lot of great stories about him stopping in various places when he was up here filming Public Enemies. New London a little bit slow getting to that ball. And the T-Birds able to center it. Here's a shot. Irinella can't come down with it. Great job by Brett Peterson putting the pressure on there. And here come the Bulldogs. Putting a shot on there was Nelson. Deegan Nelson has 4 goals on the season. The junior Deegan Nelson. Three to 1 Lakeland with a 2-goal advantage, 65-30 into this one. So about 14 and a half minutes left. If the T-Birds can hang on to this lead, they will likely play at 7 o'clock on Saturday night, right back here at Lakeland Union High School against the winner of the Shawano-Medford game. That's a 3-6 matchup. Quick throw-in by the T-Birds. Cam Bernard sends it back to Hiranella. Yarrow with a pass back to Hiranella. State for Soccer is down in Milwaukee at Eline Park. A header goes the opposite way. T-Birds with a shot and a goal. I believe this one is going to be credited to Brett Peterson, but we will have to wait for the official call. Lakeland now leads 4-0. I should say 4-1, excuse me. 66-36. And it looked like Peterson was the closest one to it. I hear folks in the crowd chanting Brett. But we will await the official call. Right now, it looks like Brett may be credited with the goal. So Peterson is credited with the goal and assisted by Marshall Holmquist at 66-36. So Lakeland now with a 3-goal lead. 4-1 is the score. And Peterson once again with an opportunity. Bulldogs able to clear. Yeah, this New London team certainly came in knowing that they were underdogs against this Lakeland Thunderbird team. 2 seed against a 7 seed, but anything can happen when you get into regional matchups. Right now, Lakeland in control 4-1 with about 12 and a half minutes left in this game. Yaroslav Mishishin with a couple of goals tonight. Cam Bernard with a goal, and Brett Peterson with a goal as well. Paul Vium for the Bulldogs with the goal for New London. 4-1 is the score with the Lakeland lead. 68 minutes in. New London just trying to clear it. Lakeland putting a lot of pressure on this Bulldog defense here in the second half. Gonna have a Brett Peterson throw in on the near side. And we get a trip. Nope, they're going to keep play going. Thought we were going to have a trip called. The officials say play on. Officials crew has done a nice job here tonight. It's a tough job these officials have in all of our sports. And obviously the WIAA certainly needs officials. So if you're willing and able, you are interested in becoming an official, just hop on the WIAA website and learn how you can become an official in several different sports. They're always needed, folks. Again, this crew tonight doing a double duty. This is their second game, this officials crew. They were in Eagle River earlier this afternoon for the Northland Pines matchup against Newman Catholic, coming over here to help us out tonight with this Division III regional semifinal matchup. So thank you to those guys for their hard work. T-Birds leading 4-1, looking for more. Cummings able to come out with the save. Looked like Marshall Holmquist had to do a flip over the goaltender Cummings. I was in Escanaba recently and thinking about movies being filmed. Of course, that's in the UP, but Escanaba in the Moonlight was filmed in Escanaba. Cummings with another save. Jeff Daniels was the star of that movie from Dumb and Dumber fame. Lots of great stories about Jeff Daniels and the Escanaba in the Moonlight crew going out and around town. Escanaba, beautiful, beautiful city in the UP, right on the Escanaba Bay, leading into Lake Michigan. We're at 70-55 in this game. Lakeland leading 4-1. T-Birds in control of this one from the start. Got their first goal at 8:48. Led 2-0 at the half, and now lead 4-1. Here in the second half, New London put up a great battle and has been putting up a great battle, but the Lakeland offense has been a little bit too much for them so far tonight. Got a New London throw in. Bryce Berglund for the Bulldogs, throwing this one in. Great header by Vium, excuse me. The French foreign exchange student, Paul Vium. Got himself a goal in the second half here. Been a nice addition to this Bulldog soccer team all year long. Scored 8 goals in the regular season, has one here tonight. He'll have some great stories to tell about his time with the New London Bulldogs, where he scored 9 goals as a varsity soccer player in America. About 7.5 minutes left. T-Birds in control, leading 4-1. Matt Thompson with you here from the press box at Incredible Bank Field for this Lakeland Union High School Media Productions broadcast tonight. Students Dominic Wilde, James Yeager, and Cade Christie helping us out tonight, led by Mr. Ethan Yankee, the Media Productions crew here at Lakeland Union High School. You know, not every high school has this opportunity, folks, so give these youngsters credit for taking time out of their schedules to help us out here tonight. New London with a substitution via injury. Hate to see that as this game's winding down. Love to see everybody walk out of here healthy. And now the Bulldogs player on the far side being carried to the bench. And back to action with about 7 minutes left in this one. We'll see if we can't get An update from that Medford game, and we get a push from behind. So New London will get a free kick. (73-40) and counting. We get a stoppage of play. Going to move the ball up just a little bit further for this kick. The official sending the Lakeland T-Bird defense back before this kick. The official asks for the clock to be stopped in the substitution. So the clock stops at 74-22. New London getting set for a kick, and here we go. Another header opportunity, but this time it goes wide to the right. I believe that was Vium again. Boy, he's all around that soccer ball. Just missed that opportunity. Had a header for a goal earlier in this half at 47-25. Goal kick for the Thunderbirds out to midfield. Five minutes left. Lakeland leading 4-1 here at Incredible Bank Field at Lakeland Union High School. Lakeland in control of this one. Yarrow with it at midfield, right in the middle of that T-Bird logo before going to his left. This turf field, has done a fantastic job holding water. We've had a lot of rain over the last couple of weeks. Got drenched in the football game 2 weeks ago. Rained for a couple hours earlier today. Would never be able to tell with these players running around. Can't see any water slopping around. This field handles the rain extremely well. And it's not one of the thicker turf fields that we see. Some of them are thicker than others. This one definitely plays well for soccer. (76-11) into this one, so we're under 4 to play. T-Birds holding a 4-1 lead. Not sure if I mentioned Three Lakes yet tonight. Three Lakes Phelps. They hosted Barron in a 3-6 matchup. Three Lakes the 3, Barron the 6 in that one. Hortonville, a number 3 seed, hosting number 11 Port Washington on Saturday. 3 minutes left. T-Birds leading 4-1. Keeping an eye on this volleyball matchup between Lakeland and Oconto Falls. It looks like Oconto Falls may have match point up 24-22. Lakeland girls volleyball team having a great season. Now down by 1 in this game, 24-23. Couple of players collide. 78 minutes into this one. 2 minutes left. T-Birds leading 4-1. So Lakeland will play for the regional championship on Saturday. Yarrow and the T-Birds just content here to move the ball around, play a little game of keep away from the Bulldogs with a minute and a half left. Connor Erickson sends it back deep. Finds Leo Roeder. Sends it up for one last offensive push for the T-Birds. The Bulldogs say not so fast. 1 minute left. Yarrow just sends this one out to the left. 45 seconds. Erickson sends this one back. Finding Roeder off to the left to Brent Olson. Under 30 to play. Brent Olson playing a little game of keep away on the far side with 15 to play. Lakeland leading 4-1. And we do have a final in Oconto Falls, as it looks like they have knocked out our Lady Thunderbirds in volleyball. And here in soccer, the Thunderbirds are victorious at home as they win it 4-1 over New London. So congratulations to the Lakeland Thunderbirds. They advance to the regional final. They will play on Saturday night at 7 o'clock unless something changes. They will play the winner of the Shawano-Medford matchup going on here tonight. And for the New London Bulldogs, their fine season comes to an end here in Minocqua. Well, let's recap the scoring before we head out here tonight. The T-Birds got the scoring going first at 8:48 on a Cam Bernard goal. The assist went to Yaroslav Mashishin, so Lakeland led at 1-0. About 25 minutes later, the T-Birds added one more. At 34:53, Yaroslav Mashishin scored his first goal of the night. That made it 2-0 Lakeland. That's the way it was at the half. Then at 47:25 in the second half, Paul Vium got a goal for the New London Bulldogs on an assist from Ryan Peters. That made it 2-1. So the Bulldogs were right back in it after that goal from Vium. But then 15 minutes later, the T-Birds got their 2-goal lead back once again at 62:56 on Yaroslav Mashishin's second goal of the night. And the T-Birds led it 3-1. And about 3.5 minutes later, Lakeland put the finishing touches on the scoring in this one on a goal from Brett Peterson at 66:36. Right in front of the net, got the tip in. Marshall Holmquist with the assist to give the T-Birds a 4-1 lead. And that is your final. So the T-Birds win it tonight by a final of 4-1. Well, that's going to do it for our broadcast here tonight. As we mentioned, Lakeland victorious against New London in this Division III regional semifinal matchup. 4-1 is the final. Lakeland improves to 13-3-1 overall, while New London's season ends with an 8-11-1 record. So the T-Birds advance to the regional final on Saturday. As you mentioned, they will host either number 6 Medford or number 3 Shawano. Good luck to these T-Birds on Saturday. We'd like to thank the students again for helping us out tonight on the Lakeland Union High School Media Productions broadcast. That includes Dominic Wilde, James Yeager, and Cade Christie, along with Mr. Ethan Yockey for leading the team here tonight. I am Matt Thompson, bidding you farewell from Minocqua. Once again, the final score, Lakeland 4, New London 1. You've been watching Lakeland Union High School Regional Semifinal Soccer on Lakeland Union High School Media Productions. Thanks again, everyone.